up, troops? Welcome back to the Litanah army. I'm Lit, and this is Wayfinder. And what we're looking at today is going into a instance, dungeon, whatever you want to call it. What do you even call it in this game? But what I'm looking at is going in to fight Commander Creed. So this is the battle that we're kind of prepping for. So the Archon commander, and he's a really tough battle. And as you can see over here, my power range is not what it needs to be. So because this power range here is in red, it says 929 to 1467. So that's going to be a tough fight to solo. Now you can do that in a group. You know, you should be absolutely fine in a group doing that, actually, to be fair. But with how we are at the moment, it's not going to be good enough. So what I'm going to look at is how we can level up Silo so that we can be ready for this. Now I've got Silo up to level 13, as you can see up here, and what I'm looking to do is get this power rating up because it's currently 519, which is not enough. Now you've probably noticed in here I've taken everything off because I wanted to keep the power level quite low just to show you how things can affect it. Now the first thing that we can do is look at the armor set. Now there's two ways to look at the armor set. You've got style, which is just how the armor looks. So that's not going to affect any points. That's just, you know, you're going to look cool. You can actually set him to look how you want. So you actually don't want to go into that one, which is a common mistake. You actually just want to go into the armor set itself. And if you look here, I've got the tactician armor all set on here. But if I put the scavenger ones on, so you can see there over on the right, my power, you know, everything's going up a little bit there. This one, I'm going to put this on there. And you can use this style customization down here, and it'll change how he actually looks. Yep, so the actual first one that you go into, so when you go into style on there, you can actually change it so that, you know, I can have it so it looks like that all the time, or I can have it so that the customization comes off. So you don't have to have the customization on. I can make him look like that so he looks like it all the time. So the style and the actual customization are two absolutely separate things. So you can match it up if you wanted to do that. You know, you can make it look however you want. Totally up to you. So you can actually make him look a certain way. It's a bit like the transmog system that used to be in World of Warcraft, for those of you that remember that. So, you know, we can make him look like this so he looks pretty awesome, or we can make, I kind of like that look. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? So let's go for that. So let's go back. So when I play him in game, he's going to look like this. This is how he's going to look. However, you know, if I go back and I look at what I'm actually wearing in the armor set, this is what it is. And that's not going to change now. You know, so no matter what I change this to, he's always going to look like, you know, like we've just equipped him. So if we go back to that, we can see there that's given us a bit, but it's not really boosted our power level up, even changing the armor. Now if we change our weapon, and I have deliberately put on there, look, a level 1, that's the ransom, and I like rifles, so I'm going to look for the highest level rifle I can find. A lot of this is for Wingrave and other characters up here. So that's a shotgun, which I don't want. This is the level 10, so this is the highest level rifle that I can find. So if I click on that one there, and we go back, and if we look there, that has significantly boosted our power rating on that. But we want to improve that even further if we can. So what we can actually do is go back. We can actually go to accessories, and we want to add some accessories to further boost our power rating. Now you'll find these as you're going through the dungeons and the instances. You will find that you'll pick these up. Now with Silo, really, we want to focus on crit chance, crit damage, and reload. They're the main things. I mean, stamina and reload and that kind of thing are always great as well, but that's what we want to focus on. So this is max health. It's probably good for us in this one because we're going into quite a tough fight, and you can change these as and when you want, which is great. So I look around here, so physical defense and crit power. I want the crit power, but the physical defense isn't really what I'm after on this one. Weapon power is really good, so we can go with that one. We'll definitely go with that. And this one's break power, mag defense, and max health. Not really what we need. So you kind of want to look for what suits you. Resilience and magic defense is not really, you know, what we're after. We're after really specific things. This is better. So max health, crit power, and weapon power, all great for Silo. So we'll stick that on as well. Oh damn it! I've just put the wrong one on. We need to click over here and then click that one. So if you look on there now, we've actually got another boost. So if you look on here, so now we're up to 812. So that's boosted us quite a lot. So we can boost ourselves using the armor a tiny bit. We can use the weapon, which boosts us a lot. And we can also use his accessories. But that's not enough. We can also go to echoes. And these are, you can pick these up as well. And if you look into here, if we boost these up, you can actually see how it's going to affect you there. And we're going to put these on. You can have a look what each one does. Oops. Keep clicking off this. So if we look on there, that does break power and magic defense. This one does ability power and magic defense, max health and crit power. See, that one's better for me. And then if we go to this one, we want to look at the same kind of thing, so we can go down And if you look just down here, this is where it's changing, so we can see the difference. So this one I've got in right now does physical defense, but I think we can do better than that. Yeah, this is going to boost our power rating by 24. So if we go down here and have a look at what we actually want, physical defense. I want crit stuff. You know, crit is the kind of stuff I'm after. Sometimes you have to go quite low down. Maybe we can't get anything in this one. Right, no, we can't. So let's go further up. So with this one, we'll take... do I want resilience? Yeah, you know what? Let's take this one. That'll give us a boost as well. And then if we go for this third one... Oh, weapon power and crit. Perfect. So if you look at that now, we're further boosted. So we've got 851. So now we're going to look at the weapon. And we're going to go over to this one. Weapon power is a great start. So these are all good. Oh, but crit rating and crit power is also really good as well. Ability power and crit power, all good. Do you know what? I think I'm going to go for... See, stuff like reload speed's really cool as well. And these blue ones are a big boost, don't get me wrong. Weapon power is definitely a good one to pick. But I don't think I want weapon power. I think I want the crit rating and crit power. I think that's what I'm going to go for. See, the weapon power is significant. Yeah, this is too good to not to take. And then this one, we can go at the bottom. Now, these ones, this echo type is a rush type. If you look at the bottom, it actually says down at the bottom what it does. Okay, so look, we're probably going to go for this one, the Trickster Echo. That's probably the one for us. And we can also, do you remember we put these on earlier? We put these artifacts on us earlier. We can also add echoes to them as well. So these can be really good. And I love these because these are the kind of stuff we want. Look, max health and crit rating's a good one. Resilience and weapon power, all good. A lot of these do the same kind of thing. Right, we're going to go higher up. See, that ability power is good. Plus 221 ability power is really good, I think. But then I do like the thought of the max health as well that we can get. I'm going to go for this one, max health and crit rating. It kind of fits more of our build and more what we're after. Physical defense, nah, not really what we're after, but this might be what we need to take. Maybe we do need that. Maybe we need that to survive the commander. Let's take it. And then the last one over here, what can we add to this? Trying to think. Ability power, good. Weapon power's good. 210 weapon power's, quite handy as well. Do I need the resilience? Let's take it. So if we look now, when we first started, we were quite low. We weren't good enough to go and take him on. And look now, 1056. It's a massive boost that we've got. And when you're looking at how to improve your power rating in Wayfinder, this is pretty much the way. Now, we've done the echoes, we've done the armor, we've done the weapon, we've added the accessories and everything else. So we've got the ability points we can add as well. Now we can only upgrade like these 4, so we need to look at what we want. Now I use the oil bombs and the fire bombs quite a lot, so for me that's probably where I'm going to go. There is a case and an argument, and we will look much deeper into these abilities later on, where you could put it into the Arc Nemesis where we throw out the ball, but for now, and you can respec these at any time by the way, but we are going to, for us, we're going to put it into the bombs because I like using the bombs with this guy. Silo's pretty awesome when he uses that. Now, the affinity points, what we need to look at, again, the things that we want with Silo more than anything are things like, crit damage, crit chance, reload speed's always good. But if you look at the things we want, this is a big one. This is a massive one that we want. So we can put some stuff into this. Definitely, maybe we can put 2 into that. Let's take it even higher. Let's take that all the way up. So that's on 4 now, so we can take that up to 4. Weapon power and crit rating, also good. I'm going to take that all the way up to 4. Let's keep going, and you can see there it does do a minor power rating boost. I'll show you when I put this one up. The power rating boost on this isn't huge. Now I'm only putting this up because it kind of gives us the max health, which is, and our weapon power as well. Also good for us. So these are great, and I'm going to put the crit power up because the crit power is everything. So we're going to go for these 2. Right, okay, so there we are. So that's a good build at the level that we're at. And now that we've upgraded those, what we can look at, if we go to the perks, each time that you put so much into each one, so when this reaches 5, we'll unlock this. When this reaches 5 and these, so when they reach 5, this unlocks the first wave, 15 is the second wave, and then when you get up to 25, it reaches the bottom wave as well. So last off is talents then, and I think this is going to be a really good one for content later on and for videos, and when we're looking at builds, and do you know what, I want to know what you think in the comments as well. What are your thoughts on how we should level Silo up? But for me personally, what things I do want: weapon power, yes, of course. Ability power, yes. We also want crit power. Crit power is going to be huge. I'm going to put quite a lot into crit power, to be honest. There we go. Weapon power, I'm going to put a bit into this. Stamina, I think, is going to be important. What else have we got? Tactics, ability cooldown reduction, always. See, a lot of you could argue all of these are useful, to be honest. I mean, everything's useful. So far, I don't see a bad build. So I'm kind of spending on all the things that I want. 3% ultimate regeneration, yeah, good. More crit power. See, it's where do we want to go with this? There you go. That's our last talent point there. So if you look on there as well, we've got some quite good buffs on there now that have just come from the talents alone. So now that we've got the talents done, the affinities done, which if you remember affinities, that's these. You've also got the abilities, the echoes. We've got the accessories done. We have also got the weapon done, and we've got the armor done. And now we've got our power rating of 1,137. So if we go back, what's this guy looking at? So now if we go back to the actual gate itself, we can do a travel beyond, and we are now ready to take on the Archon commander. We'll probably put what should we put on there? We'll put on a flora imbuement in there. That's the one with the toxic, so lots of like toxic mushrooms come up, which makes this really tough because this is a tough battle anyway. But I think what we'll do on the next video, we're going to take on Commander Creed now with our new power level. So the minimum power level is 929, and we've now got 1,137, which means now Silo is absolutely ready to take on Commander Creed. So guys, make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you keep watching. I think what we'll do is we'll put out the Commander Creed video tomorrow. So those of you that are following, you know, make sure you put the comments in the bottom. Look, I'm still quite new to Wayfinder. I'm still learning, and I'm loving learning as well. I'm doing lots of research into different menus. So if you guys have got any tips for me and things like that that you want to put down in the comments below, please do. I would love to see them, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Oh, and don't forget to drop a like. Take care.